Quack.
Hey everyone, Flamingo here. Today's video will talk about our first holiday post-COVID lockdown with our 2-year-old toddler. We wanted to make a list of all the places that would be of interest to our toddler so that he can enjoy the most out of an overseas experience. First up, somewhere with playgrounds. Next, we wanted somewhere with beaches because sand play. And then we wanted somewhere with long walking trails because that's how they expend their energy. And we wanted it to be not so crowded so that it's safe for him. Next, we wanted somewhere with big open spaces because he just started learning how to walk, and we wanted somewhere where he could run without knocking into things or tripping over objects. Fifth, we wanted somewhere with animal interactions. My husband and I personally love animals, so we wanted our child to experience the same as well. Lastly, we wanted somewhere which we could drive so that we can keep all our bags in the car and we didn't need to lug around the luggages and the many backpacks that comes with a toddler. So with that in mind, we decided to look at a map. Now we wanted somewhere not too far, maybe Malaysia, but we weren't too familiar with Malaysia. Somewhere in Southeast Asia, a little further, Korea, Japan, somewhere more familiar, maybe Australia, more specifically maybe New South Wales. Now I guess we are going to Sydney. Now, some background knowledge of New South Wales. Where we would be touching down would be at Sydney Airport, but where we actually wanted to go was a city called Wollongong, which was about 1.5 hours away by car. Along the way lies Symbio Wildlife Park. Now, this is a very good place for your toddler to get up and close with the animals, and they even get to feed the animals. Here are some videos and photos to enjoy. Now there's more than just animals here to enjoy. There's also the big open space where you can chase cockatoos around, and there's also a nice playground to play at. Be sure to check opening hours, and there is a small fee to pay if you want to get into the park. Now if you want to get a little bit more of a scenic drive, you can always take the coastal route from Sydney to Wollongong. There's also the option to just take the highway for a little while and then pan out towards the coastal drive. But whatever it is, it's going to be a little bit more winding and narrow than the highway road. Along the way here, there are some spots that you can check out. First off, Seacliff Bridge. Now you can stop at the side of Seacliff Bridge to just take some photos, check out the scenery, and just enjoy the wind there. One place I would definitely recommend is the Flying High Cafe. It sits atop a cliff, and this is where paragliders start their journey, their jump downwards. There's a cafe here that's really nice, and there's also little red birds that are not too afraid of humans. I always visit this place whenever I go to New South Wales. On this trip, we focused on Kiama, which is a seaside town, and we also went to Jamberoo, which is more of like a farm area inland. The ride from Wollongong to Kiama takes about 30 minutes, and it's a really scenic drive, whereas Jamberoo is about 14 minutes away from Kiama. One, two, three, go! Where's the splash? Splash! Here's his splash! Kiama is a really nice scenic town, and not many tourists go there. There's big patches of grass to run on, just beware of the cliffs. There's beaches to play at, but we went during winter, so we just played in the sand. It's kind of cold. On the 4th Saturday of every month, there's a farmer's market and there's loads of food, crafts, decoratives, and just things for you to take a look at. There's also loads of cafes nearby and we enjoyed our stay there. While we were there, we actually went back and forth between Kiama, Wollongong as well as Symbio. So we actually wanted to stay in Kiama because we get the scenic view from our Airbnb, and also whenever we want to, we just went downstairs to play at the beach. Minamura Rainforest is also nearby, and it's quite a good walk for the toddlers. It's not too difficult. There are some steep slopes, but you just have to hold their hand, and it's a good tiring walk for them. You say what? You say bye bye donkey.
Kabu.
Cow.
Moo.
Moo. You say bye bye donkey. See you.
Hooray.
Hooray.
Tractor.
Tractor.
Then you say bye bye to donkey.
Baba.
Bye bye donkey. Then
You say?
see you.
See you.
Manzo.
Say I love you.
I love you donkey.
I see
Say bye bye donkey.
So Jamberoo is kind of off the way, but we decided to stay there because I was looking for a farmhouse to stay at. I really wanted him to have the experience of like plucking fruits off a tree, seeing the chickens, the donkeys, feeding animals, and just chilling in a very out of the way place. We even got to build our own fire, and there was a tractor, and all boys love tractors. We were given eggs from the hens in the morning, and we really just had a very chill time there.
Okay, say no more.
Bye bye donkeys.
Bye kiss. Mak to the donkey.
Baba Chachu.
And that's the end of this video. The last tip I would want to give is if you go to Woolworths, there are free fruits for kids, so be sure to enjoy that. Otherwise, like and subscribe. Bye!